Top 10 Most Played Sports in the World in 2021. What is the most popular sport in the world? As a tool for socio-economic change, sports not only entertain us. He helped build one of the most dynamic economies known to the world. In some of the world's most prosperous countries, income from recreational sports activities has helped spur economic growth. Evidence of this fact is the impact of sports on the gross domestic income, GDP, of the United States. According to the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis, professional sports revenues account for about 1% of its GDP, shaping the economy of the XNUMX century. There are different sports, and we have definitively presented the 10 most popular sports in the world from 2021. Our ranking is based on an estimated fan base, including global reach, TV views, online popularity, social media and search results, gender equality, sponsorship, endorsements, and main population region. And in 10th place with us, golf. 450 million fans. Golf has about 450 million fans around the world. It is most common in parts of North America, Western Europe, and East Asia. In golf, players try to get the ball into the hole with as few strokes as possible. According to Golf.com, approximately 2019 million rounds of golf were played in the United States in 441 alone. The sport receives global sponsorship from major brands such as BMW, Cadillac, Rolex, Adidas, Nike, and many more. 9th place. Rugby. 475 million fans. Rugby, as a sport for all genders, is a sport that attracts up to 10 million players worldwide. Rugby is a contact sport very similar to American football. However, while rugby players did not have protective gear, American football players did have a lot, such as helmets and pads. Sports are in vogue in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and other Commonwealth countries. The just concluded Rugby World Cup in Japan has attracted a lot of attention on the internet as countries make history and experience amazing upheaval. The most prestigious rugby tournament attracts the best names in the world of rugby as well as the largest brands that donate significant funds for sponsorship. Brands such as MasterCard, Heineken, Emirates, DHL, and Toshiba, which sponsored the 2019 Rugby World Cup, are helping to create the foundation for the game's popularity. 8th place. Baseball. 500 million fans. Baseball is not only a hobby sport in America, it is also most popular in the Caribbean and East Asia. Major League Baseball, MLB, the pinnacle of baseball leagues in the world, has an estimated 500 million fans worldwide. In the gender equality test, male players mostly dominate the sport. Baseball receives sponsorships from major brands such as MasterCard, Chevrolet, and Papa John's. 7th place. Basketball. 825 million fans. A fashion sport invented by American-Canadian teacher James Naismith, basketball is now played by an estimated 825 million fans around the world. Basketball is a fast-growing sport played by two teams. It cannot be denied that basketball is currently one of the most talked about sports in the world. The sport also has various women's leagues around the world, which also attracts media attention. Basketball fans can attest that brands are willing to spend millions of dollars on ad deals with the best basketball players. These deals sometimes continued even after the player had retired, as seen in LeBron James and Michael Jordan's deal with Nike. 6th place. Table tennis. 875 million fans. Also known as ping pong, the number of table tennis fans has grown to 875 million since 2003. The sport originated in England in the early 1920s. While table tennis events do not receive as much coverage as other top sports tournaments, they enjoy a moderate following and fans on social media around the world. Table tennis is especially popular in Asia, Europe, America and Africa. Brands like Autohome and Sportsmaster sponsor table tennis tournaments. 5th place. Volleyball. 900 million fans. Volleyball, which attracts up to 900 million fans, is attracting a lot of attention around the world, especially in the Americas, Western Europe, Australia and Asia. However, it is broadcast less on television than other major sports. Volleyball is growing in popularity among both genders, making it one of the fastest-growing sports in the modern era. Brands like Mikasa, Dick's Sporting Goods are supporting volleyball events. 4th place. Tennis. 1 billion fans. Tennis is a very intense and physically intense sport that often involves unexpected shocks. The emergence of new talent in recent years has helped boost the excitement of the competition, to the delight of billions of tennis fans. Tennis, played by both men and women, has recently gained media attention, attracting the attention of brands such as Audemars Piguet, Rolex and Tag Heuer. These brands pay large sums of money to tennis stars for sponsorship. 3rd place. Hockey. 2 billion fans. Hockey and field hockey are some of the most loved sports in the world. In the United States, Canada and Northern Europe, ice hockey has received a lot of attention, which is no different from other regions. Worldwide, about 2 billion people follow ice hockey, especially the National Hockey League, NHL. The Men's and Women's Ice Hockey League is also gaining significant attention from brands like Gatorade, Reebok and others who are willing to sign sponsorship deals with these teams. 2nd place. Cricket. 5 billion fans. Cricket is another popular sport with global reach, a fantastic sport followed by an estimated 2.5 billion fans, mainly from countries such as Australia, South Africa, Pakistan, New Zealand and India. The most popular cricket tournament, the Cricket World Cup, last held in 2019, was watched by an estimated 2.6 billion people. Although male-dominated cricket has received increasing attention, the popularity of female-dominated cricket has increased in recent years. Cricket also benefits from a large number of promotional offers from various brands, especially the bat brands. 1st place and leader of the rating. Football. 4 billion fans. With about 4 billion fans, associative football, or soccer as it is called in the United States and Canada, is without doubt the most popular sport in the world. Football is played by 2 teams on a rectangular field with a goal at both ends. Each team tries to dribble and score into the opponent's goal. The sport is played by over 270 million people worldwide, especially in Europe, South and Central America and Africa, and tops the list of the most played sports in the world. The most prestigious football tournament, the FIFA World Cup, was watched by a record 28 billion fans in 3.5 years. In addition, all major football tournaments, from the UEFA Champions League to the English Premier League or La Liga, are widely followed on various social media platforms. While men's soccer has received a lot of media attention, women's soccer isn't slouching. Sports always get media attention. Major brands such as Coca-Cola, Qatar Airways, Pepsi, Nike, Puma and Adidas have signed multi-million-dollar deals with football governing bodies such as FIFA and UEFA, as well as leading football clubs and national teams. Football is also one of the highest-paid sports in the world. Football is the most played team sport in the world with about 270 million players. And lastly, the fun, excitement, thrill and tension that sports bring testify to their miraculous effects on people. For centuries, people have enjoyed whimsical entertainment thanks to the unifying and enjoyable bonds of emotional connection they have created in our hearts and minds. At a time when the world knew violence, The sport brought a smile to the sad faces of the participants. One example is the 1914 Christmas truce, when two warring parties put their differences aside in order to enjoy a great football match. It was a kind and merciful gesture in the midst of the violence. Undoubtedly, this sport has received the attention it deserves from all generations. Feel free to share your opinion on this ranking of the world's most popular sports in the comments section below.